Picture this: a towering warrior, 9 feet tall, covered in bronze armor, wielding weapons that would make grown men tremble. This was Goliath, the champion of the Philistine army. For 40 days he'd been taunting the Israelite army, challenging them to send their best fighter, but no one dared to face him. No one, that is, until a young shepherd boy named Daivid stepped forward. Now, Daivid wasn't your typical warrior. He spent his days watching over sheep, playing his harp, and practicing with his sling to protect his flock from wild animals. When he arrived at the battlefield to bring food to his older brothers, he couldn't believe what he was hearing. How dare this giant mock God's army? The soldiers probably tried not to laugh when Daivid volunteered to fight. Even King Saul was skeptical. "You're just a boy," he said, "and Goliath has been a warrior since his youth." But Daivid's response was amazing. He told them how he'd protected his sheep from lions and bears, and with God's help he could face this giant too. They tried to dress Daivid in heavy armor, but it just didn't feel right. Instead, he went to face Goliath with just his shepherd's staff, his sling, and 5 smooth stones from the stream. Can you imagine that scene? This young boy walking toward a massive warrior while everyone watched in disbelief? Goliath was insulted. "Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks?" he roared. But Daivid's reply showed his incredible faith. "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord." What happened next was extraordinary. As Goliath charged forward, Daivid ran to meet him. With one smooth motion, he put a stone in his sling, whirled it around, and let it fly. The stone struck Goliath right in the forehead, and the giant crashed to the ground. This story isn't just about a lucky shot or an underdog victory. It's about having courage when others are afraid, about staying true to who you are instead of trying to be something you're not, and most importantly, about having faith that with God, nothing is impossible. Think about it. We all face giants in our lives. Maybe it's a big test at school, a bully, or a challenge that seems too tough to handle. But like Daivid, we can face these giants with courage, using the unique gifts we've been given and trusting that we're not alone in our battles. Remember, sometimes the biggest victories come from the most unexpected heroes. Daivid wasn't the strongest, the tallest, or the most experienced, but he had something more important: unwavering faith and the courage to stand up for what he believed in. Don't forget, subscribe, like, comment your opinion, and you will want us to create next. See you on the next video.